welcome back to my channel. So this is something that is I've heard from some of my friends who has been in abusive relationship before, and I know that not all people who has been in the abusive relationship reacts the same way, and I am not saying that because I have experienced it, but this is something I've heard from friends who has been in abusive relationship, that there's some there's one side of the story that one of my friends told me that they, even if people try to help them, that they will never really blame other people for them being in the in an abusive relationship. But in this episode, it just becomes very bizarre because it is something that it is completely different from what I've been told, that they basically people are trying to help this mom and kids get away from her abusive husband. In some parts I understand that she does, because she has been abused for so long, she cannot get away, not only get away from him but get rid of him, because technically she doesn't know how she can live without her husband, who is getting all the income. But then this is something else that I will never understand, because like I said before, I've never not been in this kind of relationship, is that she blamed Nikki for trying to help her get away from her abusive husband. Basically, Nikki is just asking her, do you need help in getting away from your abusive husband? She can just go down to the prison where Nikki is doing a ride along and say that without her husband, and really say that I don't really need help, but thanks for your help anyways. But instead, the lady comes to the prison and tells her all, saying that it is her fault that she goes into the abusive relationship anyways. Woman, nobody forces you to go into an abusive relationship. You yourself go into the abusive relationship, not her. If you don't need help, you don't need help, so be it. But don't blame someone else for you going into the abusive relationship.
Ixnay.
Nothing.
Thank you. Okay.
So, Dad, how come none of us ever heard that you got placed on modified before?
Yeah, Dad. How come?
Oh, I can think of a dozen good reasons.
Because it was only people in the department that were supposed to know about it
We're part of the department, aren't we?
at the time.
And why is that?
Because